Welcome, welcome. We just had fun dealing with Shinru again, and now we're ready to deal with the buns. And you needed to deal with Dragoon, right?
That's the idea.
Okay. I hope you guys all had a great evening last night, and a great day. So I guess it's time to get this road on the show.
Show on the ice.
Welcome to Gorithus, where it's cold. What's its redeeming feature?
Just remember if you can't say anything nice.
You're probably at the ice capades.
Yeah.
Okay, switching over to your camera.
Hopefully it works.
Yeah, I'll just hang here in the corner.
Where's warmer?
Yeah, I'm by the little heater and.
Oh yeah, we'll want to do the leave meat at some point.
Yeah, but I don't think you can do it at. Well, actually,
it's blue.
Interesting.
I may not be able to turn it in. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom Huane sent word. Greetings and well met. I'm Sir Alberic
Hold up
Bale.
a sec. Okay, I got back. I accidentally hit the wrong button on my controller and it tried to wipe and go to a different camera shot. My bad. My bad.
No ditzy cam.
Hello, Mino Shira. Hello, Octi. Hello, Gold. Hello, Foxfire. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, good to see you all. I'm Sir Alberic Bale, Knight of Ishgard. The Holy See is much obliged to you for your aid. Time being of the essence, I shall proceed straight to the heart of the matter. The eye, an Ishgardian relic of immeasurable worth. Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
The eye becomes important later.
More than important. We're talking grade AA plus MacGuffin here.
Hello, Ace. Welcome, welcome.
An Ishgardian relic of immeasurable worth has been stolen, and we have reason to believe the culprit has come this way. So it is that we ask your assistance in its recovery. The thief has been identified as a man named Estinian, a dragoon sworn to the service of the Holy See. Aye, you heard true. The crime was perpetrated by one of our own, an individual in a position of trust and no little honor. You may be assured that a fate worse than death awaits him upon capture. My duties to the sea afford me little opportunity to travel far beyond the walls of Ishgard. I must confess to a grave ignorance of recent Gridanian affairs. I was told that a sentry by the name of Logdanrel may have knowledge of routes oft taken by Ishgardian fugitives. I would prefer to keep my identity a secret, and thus would have you gather what information you can from the man. We must act quickly, for you see Estinian is one of the most important NPCs we're going to meet.
Oh, yeah. That's one way of putting it.
Sorry, am I trading on spoiler territory?
Yes, you are. Hush you.
But I have already said too much. What matters is that we find our thief and the eye with all haste. When last sighted, Estinian was clad in black armor. Now go and speak not a word of what I have told you to anyone. Okay, so speak with Logdaniel. Let me guess, back in Gridania, or back in... No, not in North Shroud. Really? Yeah, secrecy. You can't even talk to your own gate guard. I thought it'd be over at the spire down in the Shroud. Routes favored by Ishgardian fugitives. Now that's a question I don't hear every day. You aren't plotting some unsavory act yourself, are you? Even if you were, I doubt you'd make it far. Any road, we've caught a few fleeing to the North Shroud. What with Credania being home to nearly as many Elezen as Ishgard, it's no easy task to identify outsiders. If you're on the hunt for someone, you can do worse than to visit Florentil's Spire in the North Shroud and speak with a man named Idristan. If any suspicious persons have crossed the border in recent days, he'd be the first to know. Yeah, that's where I thought I was going to be sent. You want to come along for this one?
No, I'll hang here.
Fine.
This is all you, girl.
Ah. Do it while mounted.
No, you cannot.
And denied. Yeah, Marshmallow is not feeling very speedy in the snow.
Yeah, his toes are probably cold. Poor guy. He should have stayed here with us in the igloo where it's warm.
You're not helping.
I'm helping?
One has to wonder.
Oh my god, someone has the Major General.
Hail, adventurer. Yes, I'm the one tasked with monitoring those who would enter our lands by way of Corythus. An Ishgardian knight clad in black armor. No, I recall nothing of the sort, and such a striking visitor would be difficult to forget. My apologies, friend. I can only suggest that you return to Lugadanril and see if he has any other theories. Darn Ishgardian names. Well, that was a quick trip.
Yeah, well, what do you want?
No longer quick. Kind of slow.
Well, you are trudging through snow. Lots and lots of snow.
Corythus. Yes, Corythus.
It
also,
used to always be snow-clad. This is all due to the calamity.
Corythus is so bracing. So, you have any better ideas? No luck, you say? Most curious. Why, it is nigh impossible that a fugitive could make it this far without being espied from Florentil's Spire. Which leaves the possibility that your man is still in Ishgard. It runs counter to good sense. Would the fugitive not want to put a distance of grounds between him and his pursuers? But by the process of deduction, it is a possibility. The climes of Ishgard are not kind to drifters and vagabonds. That said, there has been talk of curious smoke wafting from a cave east of here at night. Were I you, I might begin my search there. Right. More trudging through snow. How far east? That far east.
Be very careful.
Yeah, I'm hitting into kind of higher level areas. Hey, look! Hunt targets!
Oh god, it's sheep.
Yes, Faerun's favorite.
No! All sheep are evil.
Yeah. No way I'm... Yep, I was right. I'm not getting by him without a fight. I don't suppose you'd care to give me some backup.
Nope, I'm staying where I'm in the igloo.
Darn.
Oh, come on. You are acting like you're a helpless bun, and you know you ain't.
No, I just want someone to share in my misery.
That's your problem.
Apparently. Because some people
come on,
are
you do
no
the same
help.
To me.
Hey, look, we're not talking about me here.
I see how this works. I got loot from that. Why did I get loot from that?
Because they knew how much you wanted a puckwing. Hi? That Ishgard would resort to sending coin-starved adventurers after me. I know not whether to laugh or feel insulted. It rouses. For another? Preposterous. Our paths shall cross again. You can be sure of it. I'm the bun. I'm supposed to be able to hop. I can't do that. People come and go so suddenly around here.
They do. Him especially.
And Foxfire Glow, no, and I don't know who you're talking about. Sorry.
That's okay. You're a bookworm. You're not a music person, so.
Ah, music. Yeah, I should have known. If you're going to lose me in a conversation, it means music is probably involved. A dragoon clad in black, you say? Tell me all that transpired.
It's more like a deep navy blue.
By the fury, that the eye would choose another. Had not thought it possible. In light of recent events, it would seem an explanation is in order. The eye is no ordinary relic. It harbors the power of a dragon, which it bestows upon a single chosen soul, the strongest and wisest dragoon. He who is chosen is possessed of the power to fight our mortal foes, the dragons of Dravania, on an equal footing, soaring the firmament as if it were an extension of the land. That man is known as the Azure Dragoon. The Azure Dragoon is the light of hope for all Ishgardians, and the paragon of all dragoons. For this reason, you may imagine how it pains me to have to confess that the man you encountered, the thief, is none other than the Azure Dragoon, and that I was once his teacher. Needless to say, I acknowledge myself accountable for Estinian's misdeeds, and mean to do all in my power to find him and recover the eye, but I cannot do this alone. I require your help, Ladonia, you who have received the power of the dragoon, or dragon, in that case. You may labor to believe it, but there can be no mistake. The soul of the dragoon I bear glows in your presence, irrefutable proof that you were chosen. What I can ill explain, however, is the why of it. Never before in Ishgard's long history has the eye roused to more than one individual in a single generation, but it avails us not to cudgel our brains about it. The fact of the matter is that you are now a vessel for the power of the dragon. That dragon lies yet in slumber, however, and you must needs possess the means to wake it, the soul of the dragoon. I would entrust you with mine, Ladonia. Like Estinian, I once ruled the skies as the Azure Dragoon, although that power has since become lost to me. It was simply by force of habit that I have hitherto kept the soul upon my person. I have no inkling as to why the eye has seen fit to choose a second, and an outsider at that. Yet one thing is clear. None can challenge the Azure Dragoon and conceivably prevail save another Azure Dragoon. You are our only hope in bringing Estinian to justice and reclaiming the Eye. Of course, I do not ask that you do this unaided. I may be a Dragoon no more, but what knowledge I have I shall gladly impart to you. For indeed, when the time comes that you must face the Azure Dragoon, not less than complete mastery over the power of the dragon will avail you. That a perilous road lies ahead of you I shall not deny. Knowing this, if you would still lend me your lance, I will teach you to harness the power that has chosen you. Go forth, my young dragoon, and rouse the dragon within. I look forward to your return. Yay! Solo the dragon, and ooh, I get jump.
Yes, you get jump.
This is jump forward. This is not the ability to fall to my death upon command.
This is the jump forward, but it's jump forward and then back to your original position.
Ah.
This is a attack you will typically use a lot during the course of your rotation. It changes where you put it in the rotation as you go up your levels, but we can deal with that later. Basically, you kind of want to use it every time it's off cooldown. But you definitely want it while your number 5 is up.
Disembowel?
Yeah, notice the combo bonus on it.
True thrust.
Increases damage by 10%.
Oh, yes.
So you constantly want to keep that up, but you don't ever want to use the jump without that up.
Right. And I don't remember having that before. Okay. And oh, I know. Oh no. They're about to destroy my bar, aren't they?
Yes, they are totally about to destroy your bar. It's in your inventory.
Of course it is.
Bye-bye, bar.
It was nice knowing you. Let's see, and where's the number 3? Good. What? What did they... Why? Why did they arrange it like that?
Because it's technically the order they would come in by this point.
But why did they even...
never mess... Yeah,
Wow.
I know. Welcome to the joy of bars. Where do you usually put your sprint? Since you removed that. Ah, it's over there. Okay.
Yeah, I have a static bar with things like teleport and sprint on it.
Yeah. I actually keep it on my hotbars. But I can see as long as you have it on some sort of static, you can easily reach it. That works just as fine.
I don't remember what order I had all of this in.
You can always remove the soulstone to see your original bar. Like, unequip it?
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. Let's try that for now. I'm probably going to need to move jump. Oh, and update gear set.
Update your gear set.
So I don't keep changing back into Lancer. Okay. Well, I'm done, since I'm 4 levels shy of the next quest.
So our next thing is to unlock the leaf mitts?
Which is 35. Yeah, so I'll probably be able to do it like this, but I'll have to turn it in. Is the other. And yeah, Foxfire. I can tell you I've never heard of the mountain goats, so yeah.
Okay. Let's move that. No, move, not scale. Okay.
Leaves of the Observatorium. And we know where this is going. Seeking an adventure for local leave quests. Good morning to you, madams. My name is Semira, and I represent the interests of the Adventurers Guild here at the Observatorium. I might be so bold, have you an interest in undertaking a guild leave or two? I believe you would find the experience most rewarding. But it pains me to say I should first administer a trial leave. I must beg your forgiveness for my premature proposal. This leave should serve well as a test. If you're willing to accept it, please do so now. Saving Bessie.
Though, keep in mind the quest is for 35.
I know. I will certainly have to shift up to turn it back in. But so far, they're letting me take it, so I'll try and get my kill experience on this.
Well, the other possibility is we go to down a zone and try and see if we can level these girls, or we can like do a dungeon run, or...
I figure we'll handle the leveling of this later.
Okay.
A pair of foul things tried to get at our Bessie this morning. The more worldly among us named them Red Avis, minions of the Dragon Horde. For their crime, they must be killed post-haste. Bessie is our sheep, a dear friend to the Observatorium as well as the source of all our milk and curd. You may wish to get some Baratine croc meat to use as bait, though that may be easier said than done.
Rena is never dressed for this weather. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Marshmallow, I'm not done with you.
Well, the leave is out this way. Can we actually do the leave in these jobs? Well, we're going to find out. Definitely have some food.
I think we can. That would also help. How about some scrambled eggs? Afraid I'm fresh out of jelly donuts.
Yes. Theron just recently got the Eat Rice Ball emote and did a custom emote dialogue to go with it. It says, Theron Mexa munches on a donut. Or on a jelly donut. Mmm, his favorite. Okay, about right here.
We're kind of in the center of things, yes. Prime location, Snapjaw.
We need to kill the Snapjaws.
Yep.
Okay, doing the first one. Doing the second one.
Evidence Red Avis is nearby.
And you should have more meat?
One more meat, yeah.
Why don't you do this one then?
No evidence.
Why don't we try this one up here? Or do you want to try that one there?
Let's try this one. We were right here.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right for this past year. Now it's our job to try and clean up the mess. That's one of two.
I guess we're actually taking out the Redavis brothers.
And teleport back to camp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom!
Yep, need to shift up.
Ew.
But still got the kill XP for this. Okay, let's see. Black Mage seems to be my lowest. Or second lowest.
Ooh, a venture.
Mm-hmm. Now, if only we had retainers to spend ventures.
Yeah, well.
Okay. I don't know that'll work out so well either.
It's not redded.
The Unending War. Sir Ludoval is doing his utmost to intimidate you into leaving. Alone, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I do have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine.
And now it's red. Or that's a different one on the inside. Yeah, that's a different one on the inside.
Yeah, that's Fort of Fear, level 44.
Oh, that's Dimsel Darkhold, I believe.
Well, apparently we're a bit low level for it. By the way, hold on a moment. Come over here. These are hunt targets.
Well, for you, maybe.
Yes.
Fine.
And since they were so kind as to introduce themselves... No, I would say that.
There's another one over here if you need it.
Yeah. In fact, I need 2 more. Over here. There's 2 over here.
Happy now? What does my hunts look like? Oh dear.
Are you way behind?
I have like 1 thing of 5 way back in southern Thanalan.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I didn't have my fist on. I am a derp. Yeah, that's how you use jump.
It wasn't for you, miss. I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Yeah, and in the future we will be hearing a lot more about heretics.
Heretics to the Holy See of Ishgard.
Mm-hmm. Saved your man. You happier now? Must say I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I say I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We're a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we're without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Idmel.
Okay, we can do this thing.
Well, we've gotten ourselves past the doorman.
Hello, Idmal. Ah, the lady come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. What could Sir Ludvoy be thinking?
Ludvoy, I believe.
Ludvoy?
Yeah. Something like that. Darn French.
It is true, we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because the information is used to chart Dravanian activities, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with the heretics and their sympathizers lurking about.
The less said about streaking records, the better.
Give me a minute.
Yes, sir. Direct hit below the waterline. Well, this was a derailment.
Sorry.
You know, I'm going to go get some water. Let's see if you've calmed down by then.
Oh god, that was such a fellow deism.
Okay, since some of you seem to have missed that, she was going through it and talking about, shoot, what was exactly the previous bit, but the phrase of strict access to the records, and she missaid it as streak records. So I was saying, the less said about streaking records, the better. And that was all it took.
Sometimes that's all it takes. I'm sorry, guys. That was horrible. Yes. suppose that's one for the sports books, eh?
Oh, yeah.
It's just some of the stupidest things that set me off. I would not be surprised if there was a Las Vegas sports book for Chance of Streakers. Okay, I feel better. I think that's on my system. Maybe. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with the chief astrologian Forlemon up above. I will. The long staircase is long. Oh, it goes longer.
Yes. Yes, it does.
I forget how high this tower really is.
I don't. I was recently visiting here as part of the
Bugger.
Ixel stuff. Yep, time to switch up. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is, you ask? Inkling? Yes. That maybe not. Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it would change the course of a war which has raged for generations. Speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Haloni's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlemon. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Erjulan, you honor us with your presence, sir. The lady was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durander's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I'm told you seek an airship last seen in Coerthas 5 years ago, yes? You are very well informed. You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Coerthas. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, madam. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Do you think you just got a hint?
I think it was less of a hint and more of a, I don't know, threat? Warning? Not so subtle suggestion? Josiah?
Men of honor. Josiah is attempting to attract your attention. Well, she's doing a great job of it, somehow.
You there, madams. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. Yes, I can speak. How are you today? He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixel in the vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Okay, we can do this thing.
So, right, check in on her boyfriend.
Something like that.
Hey, bye.
Come, Eorzea, we ride! Or something like that. I bet you know where we're going.
Maybe. Maybe not.
No, you know where we're going. Or at least Eorzea does. You apparently can't remember, even though you were just there.
Ah, right. Why would...
Hmm?
That was Astinian's campfire. Why would anyone else be out here? Hey, where'd the campfire go?
It no here. I think Astinian took it with us when he left away.
That's pretty impressive. What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixel were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It's all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. Man of House Durandere cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madam. Really?
Well,
There's Ixel that way. Speaking of...
bird fight! Are we done now? Can we go home?
Well, the remaining Ixel don't seem to want to bother us at the moment.
Ishgardians are very standoffish until you get to know them.
Kind of like Gridanians?
They make Gridanians look like pansies.
Yeah, well. By the way, ice sprites are a hunt target.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Fine. Be that
It's a black
way.
mage thing. And one of 5.
There's 2 over this way. A little low fluffball sheep. Theron is far away from you and is happy.
I should probably switch over to Lancer and take care of that hunt target too.
All I know is that there's going to be so many people severely disappointed when we finally finish the Iscard chain and we don't get Ishgard housing. There will be salt. Malms wide. That's 3.
4.
5th one's over here.
Thaumaturge 27 or 37.
Well, grats.
Certainly helps with the level.
And we gotta go up the tower again.
Yeah. Up the tower, down the tower, up the tower, down the tower.
And we can't fly. Boo!
Trust me, the flying is only of somewhat help.
Yeah, well, it is a big tower.
Yeah, don't forget to carry the 0, okay?
The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers of our knights face every day.
Okay, maybe not her boyfriend.
But you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Sternder is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet, you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Potelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word is that House Sternder carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have very little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Up the stairs, down the stairs, up the stairs, down the stairs.
Well, our legs are getting a nice workout.
Buns of steel! What?
Nothing at all.
Okay. If you say so. Hello, Mr. Portelaine. We're here to petition the high houses
Hold on
for
a moment.
information on an airship. Are you stuck?
I lost you.
Oh. I'm sorry, I'm right here.
Ah.
Through the doorway.
Fair number of the buildings here actually go in, and they just don't look it.
Yeah.
You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First, you slay 2 heretics and save a knight. Now I hear you've rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. Cannot deny that you've given us no cause to distrust you. But while you've performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It's only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Oh, if I must.
Give me the money.
Yeah.
Dang?
Oh, congrats.
I guess I have to switch over now. I think White Mage is my lowest in the right level range. Nope, Pally's the lowest. So Pally it is.
3 for 3. Lord Portelaine requires that you perform a third task on behalf of House Durandare. Now, I understand you're very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a woman of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance that any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Hallinart, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid.
Yay! Oh look! I need wolf pups! Come here, doggy! "12
elms of snow. Pack of starving snow wolves has descended from its hunting grounds on the Nail to prey upon those who reside in and around the observatorium. Drive the pack back to the mountains before there are any more casualties."
I'm trying to keep them off of you so you can do your black mage thing. And pray I live.
You'll be fine.
Marshmallow, can you go into healer stance? Thank you. Ooh, that's something I should have on my bar. Why don't I have it on my bar?
I don't know. Why are you asking me such things?
Give me Sheltron on my AoE bar!
Oh dear.
Because I'm gonna need it here.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing pretty well so far. Your health really has not been dipping that low.
Well, I do have peeps on healer stance, so that helps a lot.
Yeah, and it's more than keeping up with it so far. Whoops.
Your free company attains rank 2!
Hey, well, that was worth it.
And we can now choose a company crest. We'll have to do that. Awesome! Stolen wares. I hope they don't think we stole them.
Now, since they sent us out after them, one would really hope not. This one looks special.
So why isn't that on my bar? There we go. Slowly starting to piece in what my bars should be. Yeah, it's a snow blue.
Yes.
Highland Gobu.
The Gobus are so funky.
They are.
Especially if you look at them in detail.
They are.
It doesn't get any better.
They're all wibbly wobbly.
There we go. Yeah. Rank 2 is crest customization, and 3 is expanding the company chest.
Yay!
And yeah, we're just barely peeking over into rank 2.
Portalain.
Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? Stolen wares, goods bound for market and stolen by a band of heretics.
And they all say the same. Boo!
Yeah. God bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Oh, dear. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury, take me a draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel. Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Hallinart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, miss. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Hallinart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved.
Pooh! We did all that work for nothing?
Yeah, we did all that work for someone to be framed.
This is my pouty face.
And time for me to switch down.
Ah, you didn't. Congrats.
Yes. And I think I'm going to warrior.
Cartelo?
The Rose and the Unicorn. Sir Carolo has something very important to tell you. Come closer, lass, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Well, I've got the ears. Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Hallinart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now, go.
You mean like the Sisters of Edelweiss? You realize I'm a sister of Edelweiss.
Are we getting involved in, Ishgardian politics?
Unfortunately, I think we are. Yeah, I know. Getting involved in politics is never a good idea, but, we have a quest, so, off we go.
And by the way, we have, a side quest.
Yes! I'm heading right to him.
Level 36 side quest. Adding fuel to the fire. Perillo needs a favor of you, and the surgeon it causes him is almost payment enough for the job. It galls me to ask for the help of an adventurer, yet I cannot leave the fort. Not now. You're eager to do a service, is that not right, adventurer? There is some urgent need for firewood, and you would gain much by assisting us. The area around Skyfire Locks never lacks for firewood. Collect 8 bundles and deliver them to Stefano on the East Hill.
So, firewood, is it?
Yes. Which people apparently just leave scattered around.
Foolish
Pre-cut and
people.
everything.
This is what they call littering.
Yeah.
I guess they always assume adventurers are going to clean up their mess, aren't they?
Something like that.
Peeps!
Beep!
Come back here, Peeps! We need you!
Just when it was warm.
I know. Stefano?
Took your time, you sniveling waif. Firewood? Who told you to bring firewood, whelp? What happened to the fresh supplies from Camp Dragonhead? And stand up straight when I address you. You seem to have mistaken me for someone under your command. I mistook you for another. I sent out a recruit some time ago to take delivery of relief supplies. You came all this way to bring more fuel? I bid you thanks. 'Tis no comfort we seek, you understand, but life. Cold is too relentless to go long without fire. I give thanks for your service, but Corinthus is no place for those who lack discipline and faith. You will perish, and in so doing mayhap endanger the crusade. And a happy morrow to you, too.
But he has a side quest for us.
Yes, and so does the guy behind us. I'd rather be cannon fodder. Oh dear. Stefana has no love for adventurers, but beggars cannot be choosers, and your help is urgently needed. He should be back by now, even if he had to wait out the worst of this storm. You've wandered into the North Road. That wastes roam feral crocs. Adventurer, I sent a runner to Camp Dragonhead, but he is many hours overdue. I fear he has lost his way, green recruit that he is. I would prevail upon you to fetch him back.
And Sylveston?
Sheep to the slaughter. A man may die of want in a fort as well as a hovel, and Sylvantel has need of an adept hunter to help victual the lock. Common folk of Ishgard know to seek shelter in Skyfire locks whenever the dragons attack in force. Each stronghold must be victualed with these extra mouths in mind. Will you help secure meat and sheepskin from the caracals that roam the snowy plains? These stockpiles will mean the difference between life and death for the helpless folk under our protection. When the sheep are skinned and dressed, make your deliveries to the strongholds and watchtowers. Every morsel and every shield against the cold counts, no matter how small.
Will do. Oh dear.
Oh dear?
Oh dear. I seem to be out of food.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's no good.
Hold on a moment. Just noticed. Which one is it?
Ah.
And of course, I do have food.
Lucky. Unless you wouldn't mind sharing some of that food.
But
bunny eyes. You just ate the last of your food, didn't you?
No.
You're gonna leave me out in the cold to starve, all alone.
Nope, nope, you're not alone.
I'm not.
I'm right here behind you.
But you're leaving me to starve in the cold.
But not alone.
Humph.
Since the creature's swift and massive. Indeed. Right, different class. What am I doing again?
Beating up on things?
Okay, I want to check something before we start in on him.
Okay.
Nope, he does not count.
Okay. I guess once we hit Camp Dragonhead, I'm gonna have to break down and buy some food. Usually they just hand it to us by this point.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I haven't managed to work my way through all the stuff they've handed us.
And yet you refuse to give some to me.
Yeah, because they aren't handing out any at the moment.
Need 2 more. Probably on the other side of the road.
Yeah. Boo-boo alert.
Look out, he's about to sneeze!
You.
Need 1 more. Which means we'll get 2.
Yes.
Yep,
Yep.
there's 2. Yes, Theron is very happy to be far, far away from sheep.
Where he's related to Hugo.
Yeah, he still has nightmares of sheep. They are not his friend. With their big gnashing teeth.
Fresh mutton loin? Mutton any fresher would still be attached to the caracol's back. And caracol's skin? Soft and fluffy. This skin would go perfect in front of a fireplace. Until it starts rotting. How about curing it first? Thank you kindly, Ludonia. Rena? We are without the men we need to lay in extra supplies, so thin are we stretched by the terrors of this winter. Adventurers such as yourself were sent by Heloni herself. That would be the commanders. Would that the commanders saw the truth of it.
Someone's smart. He pays us our proper
Someone
respect.
is thankful.
Yes. Oh look! Another sheep!
That big one.
Let's
And
see
we're
if we-
ignoring them?
I'm ignoring him. I want to see if we can get the pointer to Camp Dragonhead before the night's through. Because that's a rest stop and an 8th right.
Mm-hmm. Same. I thank you for these. 'Tis miserable work dressing so many beasts in a cold such as this. Would that this meat were for a feast to celebrate a victory. I hear the unbelievers grow bold, hampered as we are by the snow. I pray that we are not defeated by cold and hunger ere we can meet the dragons in battle.
Yeah, I think Ishgard has a dragon problem. Just a little one. Mutton delivery service!
How like Sylvantiel to entrust as important a task as this to an adventurer. You, at least, can be trusted to complete the work you are given, but still... I thank you for the delivery. You may go. Isn't he friendly?
Hey, it's better being told to sod off. He actually thanked us for the supplies.
Yeah.
Kind of backhandedly, but...
Yes. They expect us to do with such paltry... Forgive me, I speak out of turn. You've done your duty, and a great service it is to us, for we are short of men. It is the enemy that weighs on me. Snow rather than fire.
I can't blame him on that one. It is bitterly cold here. This armor helps. It has padding.
My gratitude, adventurer. The rocks upon which Ishgard is built are less stalwart than we could ever have thought 5 years ago. There has never been such a time as this. The shadows gather with alacrity, and we must make whatever preparations we can. No.
Money.
Adventurer. Where's the tomfool? If he's lost something to frostbite, he has none to blame for it but himself.
I'm afraid he's lost more than just something to frostbite.
Silvery ring. What looks silver is not always silver, but most of the time it's silver.
Gee, thanks! What an astute observation!
This is the boy's ring. What's the meaning of this? Feral Croc. Were you certain? He could simply have dropped it. I'll not stand for surmise when the boy's honor... What? Yes, he had ginger hair. Oh, for the Ruth of Halone. He was a good lad, a fire to take his place in the war against the dragons. To die so ignominiously instead. I cannot tell his sire, yet to lie to a fellow knight about his own son is more than I can tease out right now. Oh, look. More side quest.
You knew it was gonna happen.
Death becomes you. You sense that there is a pact of sorts between you and Stefano now, and he gives every indication that he has another mission for you. I mislike adventures, as you well know, but that wretched death on the North Road binds us together. It is the will of the Fury. After much reflection, I have decided to send you to Camp Dragonhead with the ring, for Theobaldan, the boy's father. Ill becomes a night to prevaricate, but I have added the boy's name to the patrol that was lost to dragons. You must tell Theobaldan that his son died gloriously in battle. Let his name not stand in shame. He deserved better.
Frenzo?
Yeah, because both of these will probably go up there.
Yes.
Yes, you look as though you have something to say. Do you?
Is that Elderweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? I forgot that one!
Yes!
Oh my gosh, that's horrible! Yeah, Elderweiss. In the pocket. Hi! Happy to see you!
I see Sir Carolo has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Corinth since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend.
Yeah, we need your help.
That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the draconian rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt... This will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship. I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Honchefon of Lord Fortom commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs.
Thank you so much, and good luck with the Inquisition trial. I mean, yeah. The fact that it's called an Inquisition, that's the problem right there.
If worst comes to worst, seek the aid of we who bear the sickle of the rose. House Hallinard has battled the Dravanian horde since Rise of Ishgard, and never shall we yield. I had not realized we met him that far back.
Yes.
This far back.
Yes, we have. He is actually an important side player.
Mm-hmm.
Urza really doesn't like the cold. She is just trudging tonight.
Well, uphill, through the snow, both ways.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Hmm?
I spy with my little eye a side quest. That is 37.
Yeah, well... Oh, hi Sid! Hi Alfie! How'd you get here first? Alfie?
They didn't stop for every single side quest along the way. We came to find an airship, yet now we meddle in Ishgardian affairs of state. Dang it.
Did you click through?
Gods, if Alizé were here, I would never hear the end of it. I kept getting clicked off.
Ah.
I'm glad we left the observatorium. The people were not friendly. Though even here I can feel eyes upon us. We are not safe.
Well, that's because they just haven't warmed up to you. But first, we have something very important to do. Touchy touchy.
Also, hold on.
Hmm?
Oh, I think
Down below.
down here.
Chocobo Keep.
Yeah. Where there's one, there's usually the other. Okay.
And we are in a rest area.
I'll rest better having turned in these quests.
I won't deny that. Theobaldin?
You seek Theobaldin? I am he. A ring? Talk sense, adventurer. Silvery ring. This is my wife's naming ring, which I took off her cold finger so many years ago. I gave it to her son after his swearing of the sword. You need not look so beetle-browed, adventurer. I know what this means. My son is dead. My line is ended. Yes, I know what this means. There was a patrol out of Skyfire Locks last night that was killed to the last man. Was he one of them? Ah, then he died well, for I heard they brought down 2 dragons before the fire came for them. Every generation of my family, at least one son has died in the crusade. I scarce remember my father, who fell manning the ballista at the locks, and I am the last of 3 brothers. I had 4 sons and a daughter. 2 of the boys did not live to see their first name day, and my wife died in childbirth was the 3rd. Sickness took my daughter along with her babes. Yet our honor is intact, for my son gave his life to the cause. Would that he had known more days, fought more battles ere he fell. That is my only regret. Thank you for the message. You lack no courage to make your way to Coerthas in these troubled times.
See? He wasn't as prickly. Sad, but not prickly.
Yeah. And more important than PCs.
The arms of Hasfatam is a unicorn, erased and wreathed in thorns. The unicorn is unique to Coerthas, but they have hardly been found in these parts. A shame. Do you like the shield upon my back? The painter did excellent work, I feel. I do like the unicorn's horn. Yes. It's a very nice shield. Congrats. Corental?
You're come to Camp Dragonhead. Is there something you require?
What do you do here?
I'm a knight sworn to the service of House Fortin, one of Ishgard's foremost families. Our nation is locked in an age-old struggle against dragonkind. At any given time, the bulk of our military might is engaged with our ancient enemy. For this reason, we must needs turn to outsiders for lesser feats of arms, such as the culling of unruly fauna. We hope we can rely upon you, too, adventurer.
What kind of place is this?
As you know, Camp Dragonhead is an Ishgardian fortress held by House Fortin with the blessing of His Eminence the Archbishop. Its name is taken from a nearby rock formation, which you may have glimpsed as you approached. But mark my words, ere long we shall adorn the fortress with a dragon's head and truth, and it will not be mere stone that greets you.
Hachafon?
The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay our respects, be at ease, friend. I'm not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. If there is any justice in the world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. And what might that be? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Korthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Furtop.
Give me the money. I'll buy my own.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And ding!
Oh,
Oh, look at all the side quests!
Sadly, I do not ding. I'm very close.
Ooh, and the next quest is 37.
Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that.
Yeah, we seem to be slipping behind. We need to do something.
Yeah. Well, two classes is doable. 3 is obviously proving a bit much. 4 is going to be a problem. Once we get to ARR plus, that should change since we'll gain a lot of XP in things that were all 50.
Yeah. Do we want to go ahead and pause here since we only got a couple minutes?
I think we do. This seems like a very good break point.
Actually, I'm going to do something real quick here while it's on the Bun brain. And go talk to the local outfitter and provisioner of foodstuffs, I hope.
Ah.
Hello, Mr. Merchant. Do you have food? Please say you have food.
Well,
You have fishing worms. That does not help me. I want food! Real food!
Food? Fish food?
Yeah, Marshmallow wants none of this. I thought
Yes,
they
it's
liked
bedtime.
worms. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff in inventory too. How did that? Of course, it's all low-level
need to-
stuff.
Sell a bunch of stuff like the fleece they were handing out.
Let's sell this, and this, and this, and this. I don't need a punkworm. I don't need a wolf fang. How about this ring? Ooh, that ring might be okay. It's level 29. You go away, and you go away, and dear God, I'm totally getting rid of this dunce cap. 26.
Do you even have those?
Iron silica, that's 20. Infant actin can go away. I think the iron silica can go away. I think the skull eye patch can go away. I'll take the chance and have this go away too. That can go away. Money! Grenade ash can go away. Double thing. That can go away, because I'm not going to deal with the markets. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm going to do. I mean, I could probably buy some gear, but
Yeah.
that's going to take longer than we got. I'm going to go sit by the fire.
What an idea.
Because that seems warm and cozy, you know?
Mm-hmm. I have my rage to keep me warm.
Oh, that is such a warrior thing to say.
It's all flamey and everything.
There we go. Nice warm fire.
I'm going to sit here on the gigantic bearskin rug. instead of the very, very cold flagstones.
What are you
And I
talking-
was close enough to a chair. Fine.
Okay, fine. I'll come join you at the table. Yeesh. Anyway, thank you guys very much for joining us this evening. We actually pushed through the lower section of Coerthus, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there's like 4 sections to Coerthus. There's the lower section here, the upper section here, and we go over this direction, and then we get pushed down this way, so we kind of make this big loop.
Yeah.
And usually, as you can see, eventually there are 4, count them, 4 different dungeons in the zone that we'll be hitting eventually.
Maybe we can try and find some time to, between to get some of our leveling done.
Us? Find time to do leveling?
It could happen.
Do I have to hold
I
my
know.
breath?
No.
Good. I might turn blue!
That would be impressive with your skin color.
In any case, thank you very much for joining. For all you new folks who are looking about, if you haven't already, feel free to hit the follow button so you get updates. We stream on Saturdays starting at 9:30 Pacific for Heaven on High Adventures on our mains. And Sundays we will be returning here for more story time with the Bun Buns as we slowly push through A Realm Reborn. Thank you so much for joining us. We really hope you have a great evening, get a good night's sleep, be safe, stay well, and we hope to see you next week.
Yes, everyone have a great week. Hope we see you next weekend.
Good night, everybody.